So what's up? How we doing today? We're going to take a look at how to play triads in a major key. So we need to know two things. We got to know our triads, and then we need to know our major key, right? So we're going to use C again as an example. Keep it easy. No sharps, no flats, all the white keys on piano. So we have our C major scale, and then we're just going to play triads going up. And on piano, it couldn't be easier because if you see the piano, the keyboard there, we've got our triad right there, three notes apart. You go up to the next one, a D, you start on E, you do the same thing, everything's the same, and it magically changes the quality of major, minor, diminished to exactly what you need to know. Now, knowing all that is a little more involved, and playing it on guitar is a little more involved, and that's what we're gonna look more at. But the idea here is that we're just playing chords that are all within a key. And you really got to keep in mind that we don't always want to do that. A lot of the best music is stuff outside of the key. And those are often referred to as like altered chords or things, or just, they're just outside of the key. You can have all kinds of names for them. But a lot of people will take it very seriously. And a really good example of this is when I was playing in this band. Actually, I was in high school. I was really young, but a lot of the other people were in college. And this one guy, the leader who wrote most of the music, was taking some music theory class or something, just like a little minor. And there was a guy in there that there was a song he had that was E, G, A, and E. And now technically it should have been E minor or something. It should have been and this guy was like, "That's wrong," and he was arguing and telling me it's wrong. And if you change it to E minor, it would fit in this key, whatever it was you had going on, but it would sound ridiculous. That major, pulling it out is what makes it sound good. So don't try to if you're writing music, don't try to make it always fit in a key or think that it's something outside the key is wrong or something. So that's a lot of times the best step. So just keep that in mind. This is just how to play in a key, which I think is very important to know. It's like learning a rule that you want to just immediately break, So keep that in mind. And don't argue with people about this stuff. It's just ridiculous. So anyways, we are starting off with the first one, C, and we're playing a major triad. So it doesn't matter if it's in C or in the key of D or something. That first one is going to be major. Then the second one is going to be minor. Third one is minor. Fourth one, back to major. Fifth one, major. Sixth one, minor. Weird seventh one, diminished. Boom, back to the major. So what we want to do is memorize, these groupings, and to know that first off that we use Roman numerals a lot of times to say we're playing a chord stacked on this scale degree. So a Roman numeral 1 for the first one, and then using it as an uppercase to say that it's major. Lowercase 2 for that 2 chord, lowercase 3 for the 3 chord, and so on, and the little minor lowercase 7 with the degree symbol to show that it's diminished, that one different one. So that one that you don't hear too often, we've got two types, major and minor. So an uppercase Roman numeral, lowercase. And if you see just a regular number, we're usually referring to the scale degree, the individual note, which sometimes people do still use them to talk about the chord, so it can get a little confusing. But I like the Roman numerals because it's much more clear. You're talking about the chord, and you can show the quality of it being major, minor, or a little degree symbol for it being diminished. So we want to know our groupings. 1, 4, and 5. Those are the major ones, and that's, a lot of people, if they know any music theory, they might know a little bit about 1, 4, 5. That's in blues, a very standard kind of simple blues tune. It's just going to be a 1, 4, 5. It's just going to hang on the 1. It could be lots of variations, but might hang on the 1 for 4 bars, and then go to the 4 chord for a couple bars, back to the 1, couple bars, and then up to the 5 chord, 4 chord, 1, and then maybe it stays there, or goes back to the 5 chord for a measure or 2 beats or something, and then it just keeps going around from there. So that's your 1, 4, 5. Just drill it into your head. That's only three numbers there. 1, 4, 5, major. 2, 3, and 6, minor. So 1, 4, 5 major, 2, 3, 6 minor, and then the weird diminished one, kind of the least important for popular music. You're not going to see it too often. So 1, 4, 5 major, 2, 3, 6 minor, 7 diminished. And that's it. That's how you play in a key. And we can translate that to any kind of chord shapes you're playing on guitar, playing open chords and stuff. It's going to translate the same. And whether you're in any of the 12 major scales, so 12 major keys, the relationship, these numbers, this formula stays the same. So practice that on your instrument. Get familiar, but really drill in that 1, 4, 5 major, 2, 3, 6 minor. And if you want extra help, I'm going to have a course out sometime this summer. I'll put a link in the description down below that will be called Applying Music Theory, where we're going to get into applying it to guitar, lots of chord voicings, backing tracks like I love, so you can practice this stuff and really make use of it. Right now, we're just getting kind of in the theoretical understanding of it, but to really understand it, it takes some time and takes some playing so you can make a part of you. So check in the future. Again, if you're watching this, I'll have a link down below, but if you want to check out the next episode for now, check out the link over here, and I'll see you in the next video.